This is Mundo Blanco, the place where we were born. The history of Mundo Blanco tells that in the beginning there was a first white man, Carlos Blanco, and this was maintained for centuries. But then there were other versions, that in several places at the same time there were other whites, like Carlos, Gregorio, Alberto, and thousands of them. We were thousands of white brothers. All with different qualities, all with different skills. Some were good carpenters, others blacksmiths, others acrobats, others we were singers, playwrights, everything. Engineers, presidents, we had everything. Until one day, something happened. Earth, a strange world, every 5,000 years would cross paths with White World, and they would merge for a few days. A portal to Earth's dimension opened in several places in White World. During those days, Earth was very close to White World, and the portals remained open for 3 days. They looked like beautiful places. So many of us crossed over to visit, and it was spectacular. People didn't say anything to us. Portals were open for 3 days all over the world, and many of my cousins went through there too. Some went as far as Antarctica. Life in New York was not easy. We had many fears. We had no jobs. And one day, the White World portal closed. Forever. And we were trapped on Earth.
We, with my brother, followed the path of art, always firm. But others had to work in other things. For example, deliveries. They were very good, carrying orders at high speed. Also on bicycles because they did not like electric vehicles. Nor motor vehicles. They were afraid. And well, it was a good solution. Little by little, we got into the system. Working, getting Social Security and a work permit. Baron Dean, one of my favorite cousins, was cleaning the streets of New York every day, like it was his home. Cousin's security was also well incorporated into the system. It was a little scary. And we continued with the art. We kept trying, fighting, learning, and so it was that little by little, we grew. We were lucky to have met Juan Martín. He is a great person, and he helped us a lot. He ran into the portal of Mundo Blanco, and that's when we rescued him and returned him to his reality. And we stayed to live with him. Today we are very happy living all together with all his pets because he works in a veterinarian's office, and all the time he is with dogs that he has in daycare. There is also his brother and his son Tiago, who are really cool, and we all have a great time together at his house. Here together with the 2 beautiful cats, Brownie and Sarita, also the dogs who always came and made us very happy. And we served tea to all of them, to Martin, to Martin's clients. We were always serving tea every day. We love tea. Brownie and Sarita don't like cuddles very much. What they like is to be quiet. We like to go to the beach and accompany Martin with his dogs when he goes out for training. But only one arrives. Art, always art. With my brothers trying to be better and better, people joined us. Some girls, some dancers began to join our company. We were very happy with that integration. We also made progress being careful not to fall, and we kept improving. Better harnesses, better circuses, better scenery, better lights, better cameras. And we grew together with my brothers. We even met people with a lot of money who helped us and supported us in our projects. And we were able to carry them out. And we organized spectacular motorcycle races all over the country. We went out to ride motorcycles. Then we started with trucks. Big, strong trucks. We raced and made a lot of money. And eventually we got to the monsters. Spectacular beasts. The events were a hit. One of our cousins started racing. He said he was going to be a champion. Along with others, they started noticing the marathons, and they always ran against the Africans. We continued to grow in the company, making great presentations all over the world. Little by little, we became well known. One day, our cousin won the top prize, and he was crowned in the New York Marathon. He became known, he became famous, and he began to grow in likes on social networks, with thousands and thousands and thousands of followers, and thousands of reproductions. We can't believe it. It was amazing how many people followed us on social networks. We enjoyed it every day, watching our videos grow and grow. Therefore, in addition, our bank accounts began to grow, and we started buying houses and cars and trips and beautiful secretaries. I started getting designer clothes. I started improving myself in all aspects, and I even bought a pedigree dog. At home, I would have to keep a close eye on everything. That's why I had a team of 4 drones. They were watching the pool all the time. What I also managed to have at home was a jacuzzi with 2 baldies who helped me clean it. They helped me clean it. It's great.
To us, and a successful live stream.
Well, here I am. It was incredible. We bought so many cars, and there were so many of us that we saw each other all the time. The evenings were made for dancing and enjoying this youth, this wealth, all the things we had. We started to expand into the European market, and we also started manufacturing in Taiwan and India. Today, we are #1 in sales in all Asian countries. In India, we were late, but we also came with a special version. Wall Street and everything surrendered to our shows and our events. Japan was a very difficult market. We are still working to reach more into their culture. This is me, Claudio Blanco, your future president. 1 million followers on YouTube.
Cheers to us! To clowns reunited! Woohoo!
1 million subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Finally, how nice it is. Our bay, our world. Let's be thankful we have it. And vote me for president. I'm gonna make it. Remember me. Vote for me.
And I say, the only thing we have to fear is a pie in the face.
Remember me. Vote for me. In all the states we started to win. Little by little, we added councilmen and governors.
My fellow citizens, we did it!
My house needed more and more drones. And one day I was sworn in as President of the United States. From that day on, I signed a decree. Would be called Clown World. And it would be open to everyone. Anyone who wanted to could come to Clown World. From now on, there were no more borders. We were opening everything. And the birds started to come, and it was nice, a nice welcome. They were really beautiful. And it was very surprising when the whales came. They never existed in this area. And now to have them was a great joy for everybody. Oops, but how scared they were at first. But they realized no, that it was a vegan lion. So well. Another visit, elephants were coming, little fish were coming, lionesses, lions, all kinds, elephants, all kinds, hippos, and even bears. Swans came, all living together in White World.
Singing softly.
That new place that was diversity. That is music. That is art. A very special place where diseases do not exist, nor money. Everything is paid for with love and joy.
Is he doing okay?
He's a little scared, but he'll be fine.
Everything is paid for with love and joy. That was the thought of our leaders. That was the thought of our leaders.
Remember Martín rescued us from the pound?
How many times I felt alone and defeated? How many times I thought it was all over, ready to surrender? But at night, when I was alone, I found the strength to resist. In silence I rebuilt my heart, I learned how to exist. Now I'm standing on my feet, I've left the past behind. Yet I crave the quiet space where only truth I'll find. Alone, alone, I want to be alone. I want to be alone.